Hello, this is 28th of July and I'm Tony Mitra. I will be reading out to you 88 emails that I sent to all British Columbia MLAs, and I'm simply reading out the letter to you. Here's the letter, it's one page. Subject is demanding in-house assessment of COVID-19 before destroying British Columbia in the name of saving it. From Tony Mitra to all the MLAs one by one. This particular one is the first person alphabetically, first name basis. It is Adam Olsen, adam.olsen@leg.bc.ca. To MLA Adam Olsen of Sanish North and the Island, BC. Date Wednesday, July 29, 2018. Subject: demanding in-house assessment of COVID-19 before destroying BC in the name of saving it. Dear MLA Olsen, I write this letter to you to ask you to demand on the floor of the BC Assembly, assuming the Assembly is still functional and not gone the way of the dodo, that the BC government orders an immediate, transparent, unbiased, neutral, public verifiable and thorough assessment of number 1, authenticity of SARS-CoV-2 virus and COVID-19 infection, number 2, the real danger posed by the above, number 3, reliability of tests being conducted now on people regarding COVID-19, 4, effectiveness of measures made mandatory or suggested such as lockdowns of business, social distancing, wearing a face mask, vaccinations, and flattening the curve. Number 5, factual proof of real number of infections as against bogus numbers. Number 6, actual cases of death without fudging the record, including autopsy reports of the dead. Number 7, real evidence of any potential second wave. While engaged in above, all scientists, doctors, and experts that spoke out against harsh steps being taken to contain this infection that have been censored and silenced must be encouraged to submit their views, reports, data, and expertise without fear of reprisal, and then let the chips fall where they may. Also, all parties that have a conflict of interest should be kept away, such as Big Pharma, its associates, lobby groups, and partners. I repeat here for emphasis, Canada is being ruined based on third-party hearsay without any in-house investigation. Why? In closing, I caution you against any attempt to legalize or indirectly force mandatory or near mandatory masking of healthy people before above mentioned assessments are completed and proof presented to the people. Forcing the public to breathe in their own exhaust for long periods without any in-house scientific proof of why this is needed amounts to a crime against humanity, in my opinion. It does not require a rocket scientist to guess that it is unhealthy to breathe in your own exhalation. Thanking you, Tony Mitra. My address, my phone number, and my email. This letter has gone to all 88 MLAs of British Columbian government. It will be sent as a attachment, one of the letters will be sent as an attachment to my mayor and some of the councillors. This letter will also be put up on my blog for anybody to read, copy or download. That's it. This is Tony Mitra, 28th of July, signing off. Thank you.